From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
Can we take a moment to talk about how a woman just stepped into office and in less than a month announced free university education for her country? Because that's how you shake things up as a leader. Namibia's new president, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, the first female president in the country's history, is not here to play. And honestly, I love to see it. You know what actually really struck me about her is that when she became president, she didn't wait around. She didn't do media tours or go on a thank you campaign for becoming president. She just went straight to work. And in her very first State of the Nation address, she says, "I've heard your cries and I'm going to act immediately." And that's exactly what she's been doing. That alone gave me chills, just seeing the so many tremendous things that she's done so far. Because I know there are millions of young people across Africa who have been crying out for opportunities. And here she is, not promising, not consulting, but just doing. Actions matter. Quick actions matter.
That from the next academic year, commencing 2026, tertiary education will become 100% subsidized by the government. That means no registration fees and no tuition fees at all public universities and technical and vocational education centers. That's why I appeal to my parents.
So starting from the 2026 academic year, tertiary education in Namibia will become 100% subsidized by the government. That means students going to public universities or vocational colleges won't have to pay tuition or register for college anymore. So they don't even have to pay registration fees. So let me break this down a little bit more so that you understand. You see, Namibia already had free education at public, primary, and secondary schools. But now she's extended it to cover higher education, universities, and vocational training centers. And this is not just about school. This is about access. It's about creating a system where poverty doesn't decide your future. It's about telling the child of a tomato seller, for instance, or a market woman, you deserve to dream too. Your child deserves the best life as well. See, this policy is coming at a time when Namibia, like many African countries, is grappling with high youth unemployment, which is alarming, right? You see, this move is bold, it's smart, and yes, it's political. But you know what? It's the kind of politics that actually changes lives. And here's why this story hit me differently. It reminded me so much of what Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso. You see, different country, different approach, but the same boldness. And Ibrahim Traore has also gone ahead to ensure that there's free education in Burkina Faso as well. You see, they have the same heart for the people, the same resistance to business as usual, the same resistance to foreign interference. And I love to see it. I love to see that these leaders are existing at the same time. You know, it's one thing to have an Ibrahim Traore being a lone wolf or a lone ranger and being the only African president or the only person that is speaking truth to foreign power. But now we can see not just him, but other African nations as well as the Namibian president. She is a no-holds-barred woman. She's just going in for the jugular and ensuring that she's making bold moves, changing the story and the narrative of Namibia. We are watching a new class of African leadership rise, one that listens, one that acts, and one that's not waiting for, foreign validation before doing what needs to be done. Now, I know that some people will say, well, can the government afford it? Will this be sustainable? And those are very valid questions. But here's my take. If we can find money for convoys, government trips, big parties, for cabinet appointments, then we can actually find money to educate our people, right? Because nothing transforms a country faster than an educated population. And that's exactly what leaders like Netumbo are targeting. And so I'm just really excited to watch how this plays out in Namibia. And I hope other African leaders are actually watching as well, not with envy, but with intent. Because when the young people have access to education, it changes the entire narrative. It unlocks their potential and it unlocks their ability to actually build the nation. The entire continent wins when this happens. My name is Ify Igwe reporting from Nigeria, and I would love to say this again. I love what the Namibian president is doing. I'm here for it, and I love to see it. What are your thoughts about this story? Don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the African continent, and don't forget